Hello children, how are you all? I hope you are fit and fine. Children, as you know, children, we are studying about writings and we have completed many writings in our previous video and in our previous video classes. Today, we are going to start a very interesting topic, that is depend on comprehension. Comprehension, as you all know children, this is called understanding. So children, today we are going to start a new topic which is very interesting. So children, let's start. In examination, your first question always comprehension passage. And as children, you always attempted, I think. So this is very scoring also, and every time teacher is giving you different type of passage to answer, to read this, and after reading you can get the answers from the passage. So similarly, I am going to tell you what is the comprehension first. Why the teacher used to give this comprehension passage in the exam or in the classwork. Why? Because to enhance your comprehensive quality. It means to enhance your understanding about the passage. Comprehension passages are used to give in the examination to assess your capability of understanding. It means how you are able to understand the passage and how you are giving the answers. That is why this word comprehension is written on the board, and it means understanding. It means how much you are able to understand the language of the passage, and after that how you synchronize your ideas to give the answers. So children, this is the ability to understand the passage and give answers only and only the teacher can assess by the comprehension passage. So children, this is very useful for you. If you are giving an exam, these are the comprehension passage you use to give the answer. So it is develop your comprehension skill. So in understanding, now you are able to read your passage, and after that you can understand. You can understand the meaning of the passage, and after that few questions which are used to give in your exam or in your classwork basis on the paragraph of whatever the passage is given. So you can able to solve this because you have already developed a skill of understanding. So children, today we are going to learn why this is very important for us. Now children, I am going to write, or I am going to give you some tips to solve this comprehension passage, any comprehension passage. So first of all, the tips, or you can say the guidelines, which is very important for you, because from this you can get full marks. If your 2 comprehension passages are coming in your annual exam, you can get 10 marks, 10 out of 10. So it is very scoring for you. So first of all, you should know how to understand the passage and how to solve the question and answers first. Now I am going to give you few points that is very good for you, very helpful. Now first, the guideline, or you can say the teacher's tips, that read the given passage carefully. Read the given passage carefully and try to understand Try to understand the main subject it deals with. Main subject it deals with, children. So it is very important whenever you are having a comprehension passage to read it. Always you can see in your examination the caption is written over this comprehension passage, that is, read it carefully. Why it is written, always written in your question paper? Because teacher wants to give you instruction to read this passage carefully. Otherwise, you are not able to give the answer properly. So, first line, if you are going to read this, read the given passage carefully and try to understand the main subject of deals with. Suppose few lines, if any poem can be given in your test, or after that the teacher will ask you title of this poem. So how would you able to give the answer if you have not understood the theme of that poem? So this is very important that whenever you are reading the passage, you should read carefully first, and after that you just try to understand the main subject it deals with. It means what is the main subject, why the writer or why the teacher has given us this type of the paragraph. So you just try to understand what is the subject it deals with. So what is the if without subject, without topic, the passage cannot be completed. So this is very important. What is the hidden topic inside? What is the theme of this passage? First of all, you should understand. If the passage is given and the description is given on the honesty, so you should understand that when you are going through the passage, you can understand the message by the writer or by the teacher is only and only honesty. So the main subject means you are understanding the theme of that passage. So this is very important for you whenever you are writing. Second point, which is very important, note the important points in your mind. The important points in your mind. So this is very, very important. When you are going through this passage, you should write the important point in your mind, or you should remember the important point in your mind, because you don't have much time to write down anywhere. So it is prohibited also, you cannot write on the paper. So these are the things you should always keep in your mind while writing the passage. And after that, which is very important, that third point, look for an answer. Look for an answer. Look for an answer to each question. To each question, and write it in a brief manner. And write it in a brief manner, children. So this is very important. When you are reading the passage, you should understand the theme of the passage, and then the second thing, which is very important, that note the important points in your mind. And then the third point, look for an answer to each question and write it in a brief manner. So children, you should write the answer in a brief manner. Don't copy from the paragraph and write the answer. Suppose if I am giving many time, I used to give many paragraphs in your exam, and I used to see that many children are copying similar line which is given in the paragraph. It is not fill in the blanks, it is not fill ups, it is only and only you have to write the answer. And teacher does not like that you are just copying the answer from the paragraph. So always remember, try to create your own answer but according to the passage. So you are getting marks because you are copying 2 lines, 3 lines. There is no requirement to copy from the passage 2 or 3 lines in a 1 line answer. So always remember children, because it tells us, the teacher can able to understand that the children are not understanding the passage. That is why they are copying 3 to 4 lines in a 1 answer. Because I don't know where you got this information that we can copy 3-4 lines and we will get marks. No, you cannot get marks, because it is not the way. It is the purpose of teacher to know, to able to know to how to understand, how you have developed your understanding. So children, don't confuse in that. So always remember, teacher is giving half marks, or sometime teacher cut all the marks if you are copying 3 to 4 line in 1 answer. So don't do this children. Always you have to be very particular about answer, and what answer the teacher is asking after the paragraph. So you should always remember, you should create your own answer according to the theme, according to the passage. Okay, if it is written when Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam born, if the teacher is giving you 1 paragraph on APJ Abdul Kalam, so if it is written when and where APJ Abdul Kalam was born, so there is no need to write his father name is this, and his brother name is this, and his full name is this. No need. Only and only you should write the birthplace and the year and month of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So if the children are not able to understand what the question is asking, so they just copy 3 to 4 line, upper 2, 3, 4 line from the passage, and they are writing answer. So this will not work children. So always remember, whatever the direct question if it is asking by the teacher, so you will give the direct answer. There is no need to copy 3 or 4 lines in a answer. So stop it if you are doing. Now look for an answer to each question and write it in a brief manner. Don't write in a very elaborate manner. There is no need to write in the, because the paragraph is given, the passage is given. So how you can write 3 or 4 line in answer? So there is no need to write answers in a very much lining. Now we are moving to the 4th point. The answer should be written in your own word. The answers should be given or written in your own words. So always remember, whenever you are writing the answer, your answer must be written in your own word. Don't copy. As I told you earlier that your answer must be written in your own word. Don't copy from the passage. So it is very necessary to tell you that you are copying from the passage, so it will not work. So you will write your answer in your own word in a short way. Don't write in the elaborate way. Now we are moving to the 5th point. 5th point that I am going to write over here, which is very important. Now if you do not understand a particular word, if you do not understand a particular word, then read the passage. Then read the passage again to understand. Again to understand its meaning in the given text. Its meaning in the given text. So children, this is very important for you. Now children, this is very important point for you, that if you do not understand a particular word, then read the passage again to understand its meaning in the given text. So there is a word which is very difficult. If there is any word which is very difficult for you, you just read it again and again. Passage must be read again and again, and then you are able to understand. You can able to understand what is the meaning of this word according to the passage. So if in examination there is no dictionary, so it is very difficult to understand the particular word's meaning. So that is why you should read it again and again, and according to the theme, according to the meaning of that particular passage, you can able to understand the meaning of this particular word, which is tough for you. Now we are moving to, I'm just giving one paragraph, or you can say one example of comprehension passage, and that we will write on the board, and you can copy from the board, and you can copy from the book also. And after that we will write some questions, and after that we will learn how to give answer. So now these are my points that you should always remember. First, read the given passage carefully and try to understand the main subject it deals with. Okay children? Now next thing, note the important points in your mind. Look for an answer to each question and write it in a brief manner. This is also very, very important for you. The answer should be given or written in your own words, and if you do not understand a particular word, then read the passage again to understand its meaning in the given text. So children, these points always remember, and these are the very important point for you, and you just always keep these points in your mind when you are answering or you are solving the answers given by any passage or any teacher which is giving you in your exam. So children, now we are moving to the a passage, that is I'm going to write over here. So now here I am writing one passage over here, so you can understand. Now music regenerates. Music regenerates Music regenerates the mind. Now here children, you can see it's giving the very importance of music. It means music regenerate, music giving enthusiasm, giving life to our mind. Now next line, when music therapy when music therapy is combined with other relaxation techniques based on guided imagery, Now imagery, it reduces depression, pain and anxiety. So children, this is you can see this is a very, very interesting point for the music, and we should know that how much power the music is having. So here you can see music regenerates the mind, refresh our mind, giving life to our mind. And the other thing is, when music therapy is combined with other relaxation techniques based on guided imagery, it reduces depression, pain and anxiety. Now children, here you can see that anxiety and depression is in lockdown. You can see there is so many people had already suicide themselves. Why? Because they were going through the depression. If they they would be understand the power of music, so they could be listen that music, and the depression and anxiety might be gone that time. So it is having a power to reduce our depression and anxiety about any materialistic thing or any type of worry. Because when we are listening music, we just forgetting all the things which is around us, and we are forgetting the worry that we always having in our mind. Now we are going to introduce a new type of technique or new type of disease, which is, you can say, mental disease, which is which can damage our joints and many things. So we are talking about that. So I'm going to write over here fibromyalgia. Fibromyalgia, it's a disease that damage is a condition. This is not a disease, this is a condition that causes pain. Stiffness and tenderness of the muscles, So children, this is fibromyalgia, and is a condition that causes pain and stiffness. How the music is going to work in that we are going to see here. So tenderness of the muscle, tendons and joints. tendons and joints. Tendons and joints. And now here we can see in such condition, in such condition, music also improves sleeps. Music also improves sleep. So this is, you can say here we can able to read the next very useful thing for music, because music is very important for our body, our mind. Here you can see it's not only relax our mental health, but it is also giving us a very you can say the relaxation of our body also. So here you can see the stiffness will remove by the music, listening of music. Now we are moving to the next paragraph, that researchers use relaxation techniques Now here you can write based on guided imagery and music therapy. Imagery and music therapy. Now for treatment of patient. Treatment of patient. And now they were given a CD each which they could listen to at home. They could listen at home. So children, in this paragraph, in this passage, you can see the importance of music and what are the benefits of music. So here you can go through the disease and you can see the condition of a body, and from this technique, music therapy technique, we can give relaxation to the patient, and this CD which they could listen to the home. Any patients, they were given a CD which they could listen at their homes. So these are the benefit of music. Now going through this passage, we can understand that music regenerates the mind. Now we are moving to find out the main points of this passage in our mind, to frame in our mind to answer the questions which are given. Now music regenerates the mind. When music therapy is combined with other relaxation techniques based on guided imagery, it reduces depression, pain and anxiety. Fibromyalgia is a condition that causes pain, stiffness and tenderness of the muscles, tendons, the joints. In such condition, music also improves sleep. Researchers use relaxation techniques based on guided imagery and music therapy for treatment. Now of patients, they were given a CD which they could listen at home. So children, this is really interesting part of music therapy that we have going through this. And now we are moving to the next paragraph. In examination, your first question always comprehension passage. And as children, you always attempted, I think. So this is very scoring also, and every time teacher is giving you different type of passage to answer, to read this, and after reading you can get the answers from the passage. So similarly, I am going to tell you what is the comprehension first. Why the teacher used to give this comprehension passage in the exam or in the classwork. Why? Because to enhance your comprehensive quality. It means to enhance your understanding about the passage.